Approaching 3-3. On runway 3-3.
Okay guys, we are approaching Schiphol. Let's slow down to 140 knots. Yeah, I know that means approach. At least I think that's what the A stands for. Also, if you look at your right window there, that's Schiphol, so we're effectively going to just whiz past here. That's 18 right there. And turn on to 18 center. Flaps 1. Also arm the speed brake. Flaps 1. From the external view, you can see the Kruger flaps about to drop on the inside, or in the process of dropping. You can see there on the inside of the engines, inside meaning, you know, in between the fuselage and the engine. Full gear down. I got the gear coming down there. Flaps should be set to full now. So I've armed the approach hold, so I'll see if that will actually work. So you can see there, in a bit less than 10 nautical miles, what we're going to do is flip around and get aligned with 18 right, center, sorry. 18 right is the one runway at Schiphol everyone despises. And I say that applies to pilots as well, because pilots don't like having to taxi for a long time. So I'm pretty sure the pilots would much rather land 18 left, or I know this is a stupid idea, but also just make sure that's calibrated. Not 300 feet. I'm going to descend down to I'm going to drop down to 1,000 feet, which is lower than you would normally go, but this is Holland, so there's no real risk of hitting a mountain per se, for example. Because most of even Schiphol is below sea level. It's at like -3 feet. There's something along those lines, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's a radar altimeter there, so we'll be fine. So basically, as soon as we level off, yeah, we're below glide slope. That's actually a good thing now. Right, engines are spooling back up, and nose should be coming up as well. I said nose should be coming up as well. Good, now cue a right turn. I thought it was going to be just as the nose comes up, the plane turns right, because it did begin something of a right turn there. There we go, now we're turning to get aligned with 1/8 center there. Okay, that's unnerving. We're losing altitude. And we're lower than we would normally be as well. We're not going to stall, at least. That's good. And at least this guy made the autopilot managed to make a rather quick turn. Right, I think that means the Daimler is that the runway is off to the right of the aircraft. Was there an FMC message? What, VREF? Approach VREF. I have no idea what that means. That's set to 0. Never mind, we've got the approach hold. Signal CH. I think can we have both of them? No? Oh well. See, as I said, we are below normal altitude. You can see the tower can't see us. Just that building. Oh wow. This is quite detailed. There's a lot of F-16s. Or France. Yep. And I'll tell you plane inside the terminal. Iberia inside the terminal. Fokker not inside the terminal. Dornier. KLM 73. KLM 73. Transavia 73. Yet another KLM 73. Norwegian 73. Transavia 73. Tab. Empty KLM 73. Right, let's just. That's look at those CFMs. So we've basically got the oh, this is going to be like this is going to be exactly it's going to be exactly like the 747 landing. We're going to be off centerline a fair bit, I'll say. This is still set to the default FSX runway. Considering he's climbing out. Actually, where were we at? Wait a second. Okay, that thing is shot forwards. Yeah, mate. Approach hold. What's CWS? Don't really care. Alright, the nose is lifting. Okay, we're slightly, literally below glide slope, but yeah, that's something I have trouble believing. Disconnect the autopilot and good this thing didn't lag out like it did at the FHK. Okay, I was worried that I was going to clip those antennae. Just okay, 1/8 center. I've set the thrust to idle. Anger did say this plane has a tendency to float, but
long landing. Long landing.
Degree. I'm getting this plane down. Brake. Reverse thing.
4,000 feet. 3,000 feet remaining.
Why will this thing not reverse?
2,000 feet remaining.
Well, if that thing hits the water, then we're screwed. Yep. Right, this is going to be a manual landing the second time. Let's just hit the autopilot. Or auto throttle. And disconnect. Right. Effectively what I'm going to do is I'm going to run on that runway. I'm going to heat this thing's device and pull up. Oh yeah, don't exceed 30. Oh well, I guess this one's gonna like screw it. Yeah, I don't really care, comrade. Actually, we're not going to land on the runway. Instead, we're going to fly. Should I land at this runway? Because I'm almost lined up for it, or should I make that, relatively speaking, risky turn? I'm going to go for the risky turn. And if anybody checks the actual route after, they're going to be confused. Yeah, we were descending really bloody quickly there. We were, I think, below some of the buildings.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
I don't think that was a taxiway, comrade. And we just kind of try to turn away in here. Good, now pause. Disconnect the auto throttle. This plane is going down on this runway whether it wants to or not.
Long landing, long landing. Long landing, long landing.
But it bounced. This twat of a plane doesn't want to land. Oh, not again.
3,000, 2,000 feet remaining.
Effectively what I'm trying to do now is drift the plane into slowing down. At least now we've got the bloody reversers. Yeah, I don't really like this plane that much. I think that's where they do the engine test, but... Alright, we'll stow this stuff. I'm sorry about that, but... Seriously, why... I thought the engines were set to idle. Or at least we vacated the runway before that 737. No, I'm just going to end the video here. I'm button 25. That was a flight from Helsinki to Amsterdam with a KLM 737. I'm button 25. Goodbye.